Okay, so, welcome back. First thing to address, what you are listening to now is me talk over this as I'm watching it back after I've already played through all of it, because I just recorded a 47-minute long episode, and the mic wasn't recording. The light was on in my recording software, but apparently I didn't notice that the audio visualizer wasn't jumping up and down. I didn't realize that the mic wasn't recording, so I have a whole episode with no commentary, and so I figured the best way to do that was probably just to watch it back and comment as I go, just so it's not a complete wash, but just know that this will be the second time of me going through this. So I'll try to remember what I was thinking and what I was doing as it was happening, but just know that. At the start, yeah, so we're back in Greg's Pass, as I've been calling it, and I think that boss was just a little bit too much for me right now. I kind of realized that I didn't really want to be using the hammer anymore, just because the stamina cost on that thing with that boss was just too high. I felt like I wanted to be dodging around a lot more, and even with lighter armor, the swings on that hammer were just too great. And I haven't really been spending any time upgrading. My faster swords. So I decided that I know there's some other things like back in the forest I wanted to check. I know there's some things that in the Red Hall of Cages I wanted to peek at, but I keep seeing these other things I can't get into. These other things that I feel like I need brands to get in. So I went over here and searched to the right to the Dome of the Forgotten that my homeboy with the axe Brutus told me about. In hopes that, maybe something over here, maybe I'll get a new brand in this area that will help me as I go back to explore old areas and maybe give me a little bit more to work with over there, just so I don't miss anything and have to come back again later, further again later after I get a brand. So yeah, so we're heading up here, get some new armor, check that out. It's not super useful for me right now. This Monk's wearing it, but I like the blue. But as far as stats, it looked like it just had a little bit of some elemental damage and not much else. So yeah. I don't want to say too much ahead of here. I just want to kind of talk about it as I'm going. But yeah, this will be a little bit of a weird episode for commentary. I hope it doesn't get too bad. I'll probably have to adjust the sound levels too, because the program I record in generally it ducks the audio when I tune in to speak, so like my speaking voice isn't drowned out by sounds of swords and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully it's not too bad. I might just have to lower the audio volume on the gameplay just so it doesn't drown out my voice. So yeah, I went down here first because I figured a lot of these new areas I find, yeah, they generally have it locked off, and it's generally like a shortcut or something I'll unlock later. Oh, the Ruined Temple. I didn't notice that was, I didn't actually have time to look at the title last time, so that's interesting. So yeah, go ahead and locked off this pathway. We'll head back up to the Forgotten Dome. Yeah, here I remembered that I didn't actually check all of the things I got out of that chest. I knew I got those 2 blue armor pieces, and yeah, it's got this those little bracelets that don't seem to do a whole lot. Yeah, just a little bit of strike and a little bit of arcane. Does not seem worth wearing unless you're going for a fashion playthrough. And here we go to the main event. Get that bag. See, at this point, I had no idea what these little green bottles were doing. The ability to see that which lurks in a dimension too ethereal to be perceived by mortal vision. So I figured, like, man, is that going to be like hidden doors, hidden pathways, like things I can jump on or something? But then the fact that it says the ability to see which lurks in a dimension too ethereal sounds like enemies, and I expected invisible enemies to be showing up or something that I couldn't see that would be attacking me. I guess we'll see if that turned out to be true. Thankfully, these bottles are here, because I was expecting there might be mimics in this game, and turns out that was true. So let's whip out this hammer and give this mimic what for. It's not bad as mimic designs go. It's not quite as creepy as the Dark Souls games. And I didn't get touched by this thing to see if it actually, how bad it hurt, or if it would eat me and kill me in one shot or anything, but 3 hits isn't too bad. Yeah, I can already see a shortcut about to be opened up. These platforms again, which can be a little annoying. Yeah, Sanctuary right off the bat, so this was nice. Yeah, I was looking briefly for that fast traveling horn. Again, I still can't find those things. I don't understand. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I'm happy to pick up some amber idols because I know I needed those for transmutation. So yeah, so I know fast travel right away. Go ahead and get that in there. And then, so yeah, so the alchemist stuff, I realized that if I'm going to go the fast weapon route with if I want to use one of these faster swords, I want the alchemist there because I wanted to check and see if I could get any solid upgrades for my faster weapons. Something I'd be interested in to see if I could take back to that other boss, the disemboweled husk. Because yeah, I wanted to look. Oh, and here's something I noticed too. I was just about to add, I was just talking about it right before I popped this open, where I was wondering how the upgrades worked with stuff I'd already pumped money into. So you can see I was upgrading a Warhammer 4 here, and into everything I could upgrade it to would already be a level 3. So it looks like that anytime you transmutate a weapon, it keeps its current level -1. So that's nice that I was really worried I was going to have to... I was really worried I was going to feel like I'd be wasting all of my upgrading resources if I just, you know, transmutated a weapon and it would all go away. I was kind of expecting that. So it was a nice surprise. But yeah, I didn't want to upgrade the hammer too much so soon, and I wasn't really seeing much out of these swords, because what I really want is something that scales with strength, because that's just kind of the min-max path I'm heading down. Yeah, and all these things I'm not really seeing much out of it. One that had an E, but that's nothing. And then yeah, so the battle axes are still pretty quick. So I started looking at this, and this thing looks appetizing. The red guillotine. It's got a B strength scaling, quite a bit more damage than the axe. It doesn't use any boss items, just the torturer's ear, which I know I need the torturer's ear for to trade in for work at the leader. So I'll probably cut short my supply there just to get this this red guillotine. But I've been finding some amber idols in this zone, so that's nice. So that's kind of my short-term goal here, is getting leveled up to go deal with that get that red guillotine. And I noticed that the red guillotine was a class 3 axe, so I need to do some leveling. So yeah, so there's the class 2, and the class 3 is pretty close to this web that I've been building out. So I was thinking initially, you know what, I might be able to shortcut this. I might be able to just skip, hop, and a jump over top of the level 2 and just go straight for the level 3. So I guess we'll see how that goes later. But yeah, so that's where my mind's at right now. Nope, don't want to go anywhere. So we're just going to keep ascending this, what was I looking at here? Yeah, let's go ahead and try out this axe. And see how fast it swings. That feels pretty good. Some heavy attacks, some jumping. Stamina regen, or stamina usage isn't too bad. I'll stick with that for now though, just because I think it's pumping out a little bit more damage. Okay, at this point, it looks like I'm, covering my bases. I don't like to leave too many forks of a path open, so I'd have to remember to come back and fill it out. So, at the start here, this is giving me a nice, pretty clear path And hey, guess what? Wall jumping is still not great at it. This is another really stupid gravity death. I am going to have some good footage for a highlight reel after all this is done of me failing wall jumps and falling to my death. It happens all the time. So yeah, so the mimic's gone. Doesn't come back. It's a one-time deal. And then my bat. And so yeah, so even though these guys blow up real good and die in one shot, it does look like, you know, so they do come back. They're not like the bronze knights that disappear after you kill them. So yeah, getting some more of those green files of undersights, which makes me think, you know, like, yeah, I'm probably going to need to use these just like pretty often, but I have no idea what it actually looks like to fight these things or when they're going to pop up or what, but I do see some books. So those got to go right away. More books. Let's get them. And oh shit. So clearly right away I need those those green bottles. Didn't have them equipped. And ate it pretty much immediately. What I still don't know at this point, though, well, I mean, I know it now watching this back, but what I didn't know at this point when I was playing it was whether or not I could hit them, even though I couldn't see them. Like, clearly they're invisible, but I didn't actually even get a swing off. So I have no idea here if I could swing right through them or not. Because, like, at this point, it felt similar to kind of like the ghosts in the New Londo ruins of in Dark Souls 1, where there you could at least see them, but you couldn't block them and you couldn't attack them unless you were cursed. So here I thought it might have been the opposite. I thought it might have just been, you know, maybe I could attack them still, but we'll see later. You know, I went ahead and popped it early here. And yeah, these guys go down in one hit, so that's nice, and they drop a lot of salt, so that's cool. But they hit pretty tough, and having to constantly... I still don't know what the fuck these trees are. I don't know what's going on with those things. They seem to pop up every now and again. Those books got it. More platform nonsense. Yeah, most of these don't seem to be... They don't really seem to be over top of like hazards like falling pits or anything like that, except for that one part in the Greg's Pass. Here they just seem kind of annoying, just because they, yeah, it's not like a death situation most times. It's just getting in your way. What's nice about these ghost babies too is that they do drop those files. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do if I actually run out of those things. That seems like a bad situation. Picked up some pitch fire. Yeah, so add some fire attacks, which seems like, I thought I remembered seeing something about adding fire to your weapon, like the Sparkstone thing I have. I thought I remembered seeing a fire version of one of those at the merchant, but I don't remember it being called pitch fire, so I'm not sure. And here's the start of me hitting every single chest I ever open again. That's stupid mimic. So yeah, more clouds here. So hopefully I'm going to get that brand in this area as I'm starting to notice them. Really hope I get that soon, just so I can go back and get through all these secrets that I've been passing up. Don't like to leave stuff like that behind unfinished. That's these types of Metroidvania style layouts for these games. That's what it's all about. Yeah, this helmet looks kind of dumb. I was expecting scorpion armor to be a little bit cooler, but I'll just stick with what I know. I realized I was a little bit underweight here as well. Got about 4 pounds to spare. Go ahead and throw some gloves on. All right. Guys, hope I don't destroy myself on another failed wall jump. Okay, we got a flying dude. And he's guarding some books. See ya. Hit every single chest. Oh, so yes, okay, so the merchant stuff. So yeah, it reads like, so it says that it provides a nominal advantage at the negotiating table. But it doesn't show up on the stat sheet anywhere as anything specific. So I wonder if actually wearing this stuff, I wonder if you can actually like get better prices at a merchant or something like that. I'm not sure. I doubt I'll ever even test it just because gold isn't such a big deal. Just got another one of these guys, our big boys, using our hammer. Although they might be using that obsidian hammer or whatever it was to upgrade to this thing. Yeah. And there we go. I thought I might be able to wall jump off of that pillar and get back up top to get the advantage on that guy. And I jumped a little bit too far on my test jump. So, here we go. Jumping off the world. Oh, becoming a trope of this playthrough at this point. Climb back up there. Everything on the way there isn't too bad, so it's not that much of a loss, but it's just wasting time. I realized, yeah, still wearing the mending ring from when I tried to set up for when I was still back down in Greg's Pass. Might as well swap that out and get some extra salt. Totally forgetting that the babies came back. And, okay, so yeah, so here confirming, cannot attack them when I cannot see them. And somehow never getting hit here, which is crazy. Until then, until I actually pop the vial, but took care of that. There'll probably be another thing like traps that I just constantly forget. It's like, oh yeah, the babies. Okay, getting some more stained pages, some more files. I don't think I've been hit by one of those guys yet. Just get them before they fire every time. Those guys are fine by me. Okay, take care of that. Salt. Building up a decent chunk here. Let's level up a little bit. Alright, so at this point, I want to try and draw this guy closer to me so I can stay up here and just hit him in the head and avoid his attacks. And I remembered I've got these little daggers that I just about never use because they do 2 damage. I'll swap the good ones out for the bad ones just in case I ever do want to use these for damage. Let's see if we can draw this guy close. Hit the wrong button and whop! This works out pretty well. Well, drawing him close works out pretty well. We'll see if it actually works out well for me. See, I went for a hit, and he knocked me down. This motherfucker. So now I gotta take him, actually fight this dude. Use my shield. These guys don't leave you too many openings. They don't stay out too long when they attack. Whew. Hit a roll. I still don't know what's on the other side of this dude. Yeah, not too bad. Take him down in 3 or 4 hits. So notice we chain, so it looks like we got an elevator, which is going up to some books I can't get to yet. So yeah, okay. So we got a teleporting platform with a breaking one, so I gotta time this well. Boom! Ain't no thing. And oh shit, there's fucking ghosts over here. Was not ready. I still don't have a good sense of how long these files last. I don't really seem to see an indicator on screen anywhere that like my senses are activated currently or whatever. I wish there was like a glow about my person or like a little UI indicator somewhere, but alas, it is not meant to be. Okay, and I can see the elevator down there, so that's where I gotta activate it. Doesn't really seem like. Okay, wait. Okay, some more party babies. Just dodging like a machine here. Checking for secrets. And yeah, I wasn't sure if I... okay, we got some breakable platforms. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd actually checked everything to the left of these platforms up here. But yeah, it looks like it's just the elevator over there. So, no problem. Let's drop down and go to the right, and oh shit, I can't... it looked like it was just set dressing I could walk through, but nope. This is nice. We got a little, a nice little checkpoint here, which was unexpected. And we got a new ring to check out. The Goldstone Ring, which I thought I might have already had one of those because I recognized that name. Topaz Ring, its banned once gold, has turned into something otherworldly. Increases lightning defense. So yeah, I thought I already had that, but I couldn't find anything there. And then I realized, oh yeah, it was a Goldstone charm that I had picked up in Greg's Pass. So I guess Goldstone in this game is used to basically denote anything lightning, like a lightning material or whatever. Jumping down here, so okay, it looks like we got another cloudy path to walk on. Okay, we got some books guarded by a Bronze Knight, or the upgrade to the Bronze Knight. I didn't actually look in the bestiary. And oh shit, there's kids here too. We're just gonna call this a wash. And save ourselves. And just hit a file right away. But yeah, I haven't checked the bestiary in this place. I'm not sure if this is actually a Bronze Knight, or if they upgraded to like Steel Knights or something. Because they're definitely stronger than the Bronze Knights. You know, those guys were going down in a hit or two with this big hammer. This guy, not so much. Thankfully, he gave me time to eat. And whoa, getting close to the edge. Boom! Actually finished an execution this time. Ah, I don't know if this guy comes back yet or not. Let me out these books. Okay, so here I took some time to talk about these candles. That's a lot of candles. So, I saw a tidbit of a place I didn't really mean to see. I wasn't looking for information or anything, but I saw information posted on the forum that I frequent about these candles, explaining that that they have to do with the win-loss ratio of players in your region against this boss. And I saw it explained both different ways about the candles being like the more candles there are, the greater win percentage the players have been getting, meaning they win a lot, and the less. Or I've also seen it said that like the greater number of candles, the greater trouble players are having with this, and it's like it's the other exact opposite way around. I didn't see anything definite, but it leads me to believe that the more candles there are, the harder people are having trouble, because that fucking disemboweled husk was a nightmare, and that thing had all the candles lit. You know, so unless I just have like some crazy fucked up build that is just not made for that boss or something, and he's like super weak to magic or something, I'm not sure. I'm leaning on the side of like more candle, or maybe if no one in your area is fighting this boss at all, maybe just all the candles are lit or something. I'm not sure. Okay, but this is clearly a boss. So let's get to it. The Untouched Inquisitor. Looks got a similar style to some of the other enemies we've seen. Okay, so this guy, yeah, hits a little hard. He's got some range. These blades. My shield seems to block it just fine. And when he does that one where it sprays out all four of them, getting close and stay close seems to work out all right. My hammer's doing okay damage, but it takes a long time to swing. Yeah, so it's like, what, like 30 damage? Yeah, so at this point I decided, you know what? I want to get in here. I want to just get some quick slashes. This sword's going to do just fine. I need that stamina. I need that time. It just takes too much time to swing. So yeah, so this is... Oh, shit. Yeah, bad time to heal. So yeah, so this is working out okay. Just, picking my time to swing, blocking when I need to. Tried a little bit of electric. Probably picked a bad time to put it on, but let's see what this free stone gives me here. not too much of an upgrade, if any upgrade at all. I'm not even sure. I wasn't looking at the numbers too close. It might even be worse. But still, it's going to do just fine. Probably didn't need to heal there, but I want to play conservative because I'm pretty close down to about a third of health left. Let's see if we can get this thing in one. It's not really evolving its attacks. I expected something crazy to come out. It's not doing too much different. Looks like we can get this thing pretty easy. Play it safe. We'll go ahead and heal. Ain't no thing. Alright. The Untouched Inquisitor. Okay, unlock that shortcut. Knew pretty much right away, like I got all these salts, and I know I need to level up to get that axe, so I don't want to fuck around. Go ahead and get back in here and level up. Just gonna get 3 levels out of that. That is not bad, not a bad haul. Get us back on a streak of taking down bosses in one. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the shortcut, see if I can make it. Just need one more level to get there. And then I can, so yeah, so at that point, it's taking me about, so I need 10,000 to upgrade that, that axe. It's getting close to 10,000, a bit like 8,000 to level up now, so it's getting into some big numbers here. Yeah, I wanted to check the right. It looked like it saw a treasure over here. Not sure why I stopped here. Might have heard something. Okay, give me that bag. Looks like something I can't use, and then okay, we got an invisible ghost mage lady. Ooh. It's not too bad. Yeah, these things aren't too bad once you realize all you gotta do is stand underneath them. Still takes 3 hits though, so that's pretty intense. Okay, so I see another knight, some bookshelves, a bag, and another ghost. But made the right call, coming up the right side first. Ain't no thing. Go down and get that gold. Don't know why I wasted the time, because I have almost 40,000 and I don't really spend on much. Fuck these books. But I did remember seeing babies up here, so hit another file. Get these babies with the books. Boom! Yeah, these guys are tough. I could go... I remember they don't jump that well. Or they don't jump up that well, at least. I remember I parried these guys the last time I was dealing with them before I got my hammer, but... these guys just do so much damage, I just don't want to risk it. Don't want to risk giving them a free hit without at least giving them some return damage. There's more clouds going up, man. Yeah, hopefully, man, I really hope I get that brand. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this elevator. I was fully expecting this to go down. It does not. It goes up, which I should have remembered from before. There's some books. But I know there's treasure down here. I want this treasure. So this is kind of a risky jump. Almost looks like it wants you to wall jump there, but I wasn't sure if I'd be able to make it back up. I would make it back up. I thought I might just have to drop, but see if this jump works out. Had real good luck. Okay. Whew. I've had a few episodes of just falling. Yeah, I was able to make it up just fine. Let's hit this elevator. Fuck up these books. What was I thinking? I didn't even hit the books? Oh, me from an hour ago is an idiot. Gots to get those books. Okay, so beware lightning ahead. Okay, so I'm already wearing my lightning armor. It's not too bad. I could throw on that new lightning ring I got. So yeah. I think everything else is all set. The shield doesn't do great lightning defense, but I like the... Yeah, that stagger reduction is big. Because yeah, that has pretty good lightning defense, but stagger reduction not big. So let's go see what's up with the lightning in here. And then boom, right away, another set of candles. Was not expecting it this soon. A lot fewer candles on this one than the other one. So we'll see if this win-loss ratio thing checks out. As we go and fight the second boss of the episode. The Third Lamb! It's a little chimera-looking thing. With but way worse off proportions than normal chimeras. It's the same thing with the snake tail, or a scorpion tail, rather. Definitely some lightning coming in. But notice if you get close to it, it's pretty safe for the most part. And my weapons are not doing a lot of damage here. Yeah, like 28 a piece or something like that for my sword. But the hammer's way too slow, so I'm going to try some lightning, even though this thing is lightning, which... Man, this thing's fucking me up in the corner. Barely got that that biscuit off. And he went with the short range. See, it looks like lightning might be doing a little bit more damage, but man, still not hitting him that hard. And this is not looking good. Poisoned. Ugh, everything's rotten. Just getting pummeled. Streak might be ending right away. Ooh. Get my hammer back out, just seeing if just looking at the damage again and seeing if it's worth it. I'm just getting hit. It's a lot of lightning. Yeah, it's hard to see the damage numbers with that poison going off because I can't see what his damage is versus mine. But yeah, it's like still only like a third of his health down. Now I'm just getting hit. Still just pushing lightning on me. But yeah, getting close to him during that lightning is working out. Yeah, 50 damage for a heavy attack with that hammer. That is not enough for the stamina cost of that thing. Don't want to get pushed in the corner again. Alright, just wail on him. Just keep doing that. Just block on this. Just hit me with the lightning. Here we go. Just keep doing that. Oof. Out of this corner. Get me out of this corner. Roll through that. Should have rolled through that. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Out of the corner, please. Yep. Halfway his health, he starts doing extra shit, throwing me off. So yeah, he's got extra lightning after some of his attacks now, especially this one, which... Man, yeah. Real bummer. But I'm still getting him down. I got 2 rolls. I can still do this. But, God, that hits hard. Oh, it hits hard. Oh, jeez. Don't know how I'm alive here. And there it is. The streak is dead. The Third Lamb. Jacked my 8,000 salt, which, man, I really need to level up stuff right now. So, that's a sizable blow. So yeah, because I need to level up at least once more to get that level 3 class upgrade. And then I need the 10,000 on top of that for the actual weapon transmutation. So I'm looking at least 20,000. But I figured, you know, like, I'm going to level up this, I'm going to use this axe to transmutate. I might as well, you know, get some use out of it and see how it goes. See if it's a decent, fast upgrade for me. It looks like it is. Like, the weapon, the swing speed is fine and the endurance is fine. But I want to go ahead and level this thing up because, you know, I'm only going to lose one level when I transmutate. So I need to go ahead and get a blacksmith. Go ahead and level this thing up a bunch, just so I can use it preemptively and just see how it fares against this. See how a level it up small weapon deals against this third lamb. Because man, I just was not dealing enough damage at all. Only had one blacksmith, but let's make it count. Crush some bags, get some salt. Yeah, so you got some new weapons that look like I could buy there that I'm not sure you had before at some of the other places. But yeah, let's get this thing cranking. Locks of hair, got plenty. Okay, going up like, I don't know, one point of damage at a time. Which, I mean, it's not a huge buff, I guess. Okay, they went up a little bit. Yeah, about 9 points, or not 9 points, 0.9 damage a piece. I could stand to get more out of an upgrade than that. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing up to level 4. Just yeah, upgrade it as much as I can with the soldier's poems. Got enough of those as well. Not enough to get it up to level 5. I still don't know what that what's up with that advanced upgrade material. I don't think I've seen yet. But yeah, just get this thing as close as possible. And then the episode's getting a little longer. I figure I'd take at least one more run. One more run at that third lamb. At least to get my 8,000. My 8,000 back, because I need that to level up. It'd be a quick, I don't want to grind. I thought about grinding just to get that level, but I figure the easiest thing to do is just grind my way back up to that spot, and then get my 8,000 back, and if it looks like the fight's going south, I'll just use a bell and get the hell out of there. Port back. So it looked like my lightning damage. Excuse me. It looked like my lightning damage wasn't really helping out much with that last boss. Yeah. Oh, that red guillotine. I want it. Red guillotine, level 3, 68 damage. With hopefully at least a comparably quick swing. Oh, I noticed this axe. I didn't see that before. Yeah, the Aster Monolith, which does some lightning damage on its own, but not something I want to put a bunch of time, bunch of money into trying to get. Looks cool though. I like the look of it, but yeah, the red guillotine, that's what I want. But yeah, hopefully it has a similar attack speed to the axe, so I can use it quickly. But yeah, so instead of that lightning damage, I was thinking about maybe trying a different type of elemental. About fire. I don't really mess with poison too much, and like bosses generally don't feel like they get poisoned too well. Although in these types of series, who knows? Because I mean, there are definitely some like Bloodborne bosses and stuff like that you can cheese with poison. Let's test this out. 24 damage on these guys. That's not super encouraging. Go ahead and just use the hammer until we get back up there. Oh, these platforms. Yeah, I thought about going back up this way, but okay, so this way gets to the elevator, but you got yourself, you know, a steel knight, a bunch of ghosts guarding them, and you got a lightning ghost. Okay, so yeah, here's what I was looking at, the elemental stuff. I went ahead and decided to go with fire. I've only got 3 of those pitch fire pots, but I I haven't summoned a merchant, but I'm pretty sure you can buy that stuff. I think. Maybe not pitchfire, but at least a fire variant version. So I went ahead with the fire. I only got five of these files. So yeah, I decided to go back the other way. Just felt a little safer. Might take a little bit longer, but I know what I'm up against a lot easier. It's a lot easier to deal with. Most of it dies in one shot. It's not too bad. Oh, these platforms. I'm losing it. Okay. Yeah, that guy's done. Okay. Oh, just get me over there. And babies, remember this time. Okay. Those flying baby ghosts actually remind me a little bit of the humanity monsters, the little humanities from Dark Souls 1 and the Artorias DLC, Down in the Abyss, when you're actually down in the caves and the caverns. Those little humanity monsters running around kind of remind me of that. Alright, not too bad. Most of these guys up here too drop a pretty decent amount of salt as well, so this isn't a bad grind going back to this boss to get some free salt on the way. Bust out our daggers again, get this guy close. Let's try and stay on top of the platform this time. Okay, not too bad. Easy. Cake. Get that gold. Alright, let's grab this elevator. If I pass these books again. Yeah, get those books. Alright. Made up for my mistake. Okay, okay. So the plan is put the fire on the axe, test out the damage, see how it goes, just get a feel for it, get him down to a quarter of his health off, get my salt back, and bounce. Get back with the bell, and call it even. Just level up, and then we'll come back stronger. So if I can come back with around 20,000 salt, I can get that red guillotine. And then this guy will really be in trouble. Yeah, I thought about maybe doing a holy damage or an arcane damage or something, but you know, I've only got 2 of those. I just don't know how much damage it's going to do. So yeah, let's go with fire. I don't know what those Burian fire pots do. I think they look like throwables, probably like a firebomb. Which may come in handy if when I get back to this guy again or something. If I get back to this guy, yeah. Don't want to spoil too much, but hey, maybe I don't beat him here. Throwing daggers for no reason. Alright, fire axe, let's do it. Okay. With the poison. Alright, let's test this out. Boom! Big damage. The fire works quite well. And this is a very pleasant discovery. I want to make sure I heal and don't waste this. Fire does so good, in fact, I almost feel like, man, maybe I should just stick this out and just finish this dude. Fire runs out kind of quick, but yeah, my axe is doing okay even without the fire, though. That axe, I think that axe is going to do okay for me. That leveled up especially. And get in where it's safe, hit that bell, and I'm out. Still got a free hit in there. I wonder if he would have killed me while I was like, it already started to fade out. I wonder what would have happened. But so yeah, got back, got my salt. Gonna go ahead and level up, cash those in. Yeah, no problem. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Can I skip ahead and go straight to the level 3? Nah. No, you cannot. Which is a big bummer, because now I need another whole 2 levels full of salt, which is like around 20,000 more. So, you know, do I grind it out and try and get my my new sword before I go back? Do I just go ahead and go with the axe? And the axe felt good, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and just try and beat this thing the next time. Yeah, but next time I start up, I probably am going to spawn in a merchant and see if I can buy a fire pot. Like apply it like at the, not the fire pot, but the thing that gives me fire on my weapon. Here I'm just getting enough salt so I can level up one more time, because I only needed 9,000, which I was super close to. So yeah, just leveling up one more time. Cash in this salt. Hit that bag. I like that he crushes it with his foot. That's cool. Okay, ain't no thing. Just one more level up. Yeah, because I just need 10,000 more. Yeah, man, maybe I should just grind it out, because I'm so close. I don't. But then I still need 10,000 to transmutate. And that's another. I still 20,000 from here. That's a lot. So at this point, yeah. So this has been a weird episode with the commentary. Hopefully, we'll never do that again. I'll just make extra sure to check it every single time now. But hopefully, it wasn't too much of a bore. So yeah, I'll see you next time, and we'll go take on that boss again. Level 55.